The regame begins. If you're watching this VOD and don't know why we had a regame, we had the wrong version of the map. We had an incredibly broken version of the map, quite frankly. So,
honestly, it's not broken for Terran.
well, however you want to phrase that, guys. We are in a new game. This is still Game 5, though. Make no mistake. As you see here on the top right, the score is still 3-1. Nothing changed, just a rehosting of the map. This is the Acer Teamstory Cup. I am Rifkin. You're watching this on Base Trade TV. Joining me today is MIA's Over, but spawning here in the lower right corner of the map. He might look like a barcode, but he is in fact the blue Terran player, XY from Invictus Gaming.
XY with the invincible scans. And going up against his opponent in the top left corner as the Red Protoss playing for Western Wolves, it is Daisy.
And because I said it before, I will say it again, guys. It is Daisy's birthday in Korea. It's currently the 24th in North America, but it is the 25th in Korea, so a happy birthday to Daisy.
Happy birthday.
Nope, copyright. We just went over this in the game we had to not. Yeah.
And he's actually come of age now in America, didn't he?
21 1991. Is that 21?
I think it's.
Yeah, I think that's 21. I think you might be right. I'm not doing math on stream, even if it's simple math like that.
No problem. Still, yeah, like you've pointed out, a regame now, and we're probably gonna see exactly the same build out of both players. Maybe not a eBay. Oh, it's gonna be CC first.
Oh, a little bit bold. I mean, that is the advantage of a regame. You get a feel for your opponent, you see whether they're willing to be aggressive or not. Seeing that Daisy didn't chrono out a Zealot across the field, which is probably going to prompt XY to actually play this a little more defensively.
Yeah, and gonna be a little bit more economic in the ways of things. And Daisy behind this is probably gonna take his Nexus as fast as possible, skip the Zealot most likely, which would be the optimal.
We've got that pylon in the back. This is your typical Twilight Council pylon. I'm curious to see. Yeah, or Stargate even. I'm curious to see what he'll do with it. Now, of course, sometimes pylons do just go down here for the sake of going down here, just as much as they'll go over here on the right side of the base to scout later. So, just because the pylon's there doesn't mean he's going to do something cheeky, but the possibility is there. And Daisy, ready to defend his natural for the engineering bay block, just barely can't cut it. Windshield's regen, of course, that makes the probe a little bit better than the SCV, but...
And now the SCV will be forced to retreat, but 3 probes were pulled now, and that does give a little bit of a head start for XY. I mean, already with mules out and with 3 probes on the map, not mining, that's a little bit of a minor advantage.
The thing for XY though is he never scouted that second pylon, which makes him, it has to make him very wary, because there's no Protoss player who sits on 18 probes at this stage of the game. So
yeah, he has to be feeling like either you're really supply blocked or you're giving me a proxy Stargate maybe. So
yeah, checking around here, this is like the typical part for a proxy, whether it's a Robo or Stargate. Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if the SCV checked it out.
Or below the right.
Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, probably wouldn't be any of that anyways, because he did scout the Nexus going down. So.
Oh, he did see it.
If he didn't see the Nexus, I think he'd probably be scouting around. But just gonna play it safe, get the Watchtower for now, make sure nothing cheeky's going on. Marines on the field in the meantime. no overpowered Reapers that one-shot things.
Nope. No, and it's gonna be Forge for Daisy actually.
Okay,
I'm interested. Yeah, I'm interested to see what exactly he's gonna go for now. This means that he wants to get that +1 maybe.
I hope it's the +1, but for armor, not even weapons. Yeah. +1 armor on Zealots is so ridiculous. Marines already do no damage. You couple it with the Guardian Shield, +1 armor, suddenly Zealots take no damage whatsoever.
Yeah, Marines do 1 minus damage for Marines, I believe, and +1 from the shield, right? It's something like that, isn't it? That regard, I think.
Something to that extent. I don't know. It's more than enough to make sure that these Marines do like half damage. But Daisy with a bit of dancing in the middle of the field. XY trying to do the Marine maneuvers. You can, if you duck this out properly. Like we see a lot of back and forth because each player wants to catch the other. But Daisy with some superb control does send all these Marines packing.
And they're all damaged. Quite a lot actually. So until there's no medivacs, those Marines will be quick to die. And what?
I like the sneaky command center going down. Like this is. There's no reason for Daisy to scout this. Now, XY is playing a real big gamble in the fact that he hopes that nothing takes this Watchtower, but look at this! Daisy's scouting for third base. He sees no third base and probably feels very confident right now. I mean, at most in his mind that there might be a third CC in the main, but that's it. No, not even like contemplating that there could be a sneaky CC in the top right corner of the map.
Yeah, and if XY will play it correctly, he's just gonna throw all mules at that third base, try to mine it out as fast as possible, and that is the correct decision to go for. And you've pointed out also Daisy gonna go for +1 armor, which will just give the strength to Zealots even more, and gonna go with Twilight Council and Robotics base. So Colossus maybe.
Colossus almost certainly. When you see Bio on the field, like there's no other choice. There's like this isn't Straylock, this isn't Goody. We're not seeing any sort of Mackin. We gotta. Wow, actually, perhaps a little bit of a paranoia strike here for XY. Lots of bunkers coming down right now, preparing for a bit of a bust, but a bust is not on the way, not yet at least.
Yeah, not as of yet. But we will have, yeah, Blink actually from Daisy, which is interestingly enough.
Actually, Blink is really nice on this map, but not paying attention to his stalkers does cost him one of them. But Blink, when you get in from this like third base location, Blink up to the main, we got the Observer that will be chilling there. It's so irritating to deal with as a Terran player. Even with Medivacs, you don't have the mobility to keep up with that Blink.
Yeah, and you've got to defend your main as well at that point, or your main entrance as well at that point. So you really stretch out thin, and if you don't have sufficient bunkers, you can get broken easily. But well,
Daisy, I just can't get over XY's secret base right now. I really like the cheekiness of this.
The income will rise up so high for XY right now, going over 2K right now, and I mean, even if he gets scouted off, he's already mining for some time now and getting that
it's worth it.
Income.
Yeah, it's already worth it. Big scan coming in the natural, scouts nothing though. This is typically where you'd hope to find, you know, some tech, the odd Colossus. Well, actually, he does scout that Colossus now, so we'll probably see some Vikings get on the field pretty quickly. He's still going to need Medivacs, can't skip right to Vikings, but as soon as he's got about 4 Medivacs on the field, we'll see a lot of Vikings follow suit.
Yeah, and one point I would like to say is that XY, I would really like to see to go for a double starport into double, to double Viking production. Because Dystar really likes to do that, goes for that double starport and has like then 10 Vikings and restarts his medevac production and can really take down the Colossus number easily. So that would be a nice choice there by XY if he would have gone for it.
Oh, Daisy still hasn't scouted this, but here's the thing for Daisy. He's a smart player, he's been around the block, and he saw no third CC in base. He's got to know something's up.
Well, he's either thinking this is a complete all-in out of you. I scouted your production. I saw like 5, 6, 7, 8. How many barracks are currently? 5 barracks with 2 additional in the making. You've got double upgrades on the way. You've got a starport as well. Where is your third command center? Are you going completely all-in on me? But that's way too little units for an all-in. Yeah. Even no SUVs being pulled, he has to know there's something going on. There's some sort of a something's not right.
That scan from XY was actually really good. It didn't reveal any new information, but what it did reveal is the additional production of Colossus. There was no quick swap to Storm Tech. We see Ghost Academy coming down quite early in anticipation of, I guess like he thought after that first scan, Daisy would go straight to Storm and now no longer produce Colossus, but now, oh no, he just salvaged the bunkers. Oh no.
This is not good for XY right now because Daisy now will have an open invitation into XY's main.
And there's only 2 Vikings. These are 3 Colossus versus 2 Vikings. This is not going to work.
Oh, and here comes the scan, reveals the army, and right now XY is blinking red in his head. He has to go like alarm, alarm, man.
What can he even do right now? I mean, he's going to have to pull SCVs at some point. There we go. They're going to come in initially.
Force field. Nice time warp by Daisy. And it's gonna be really close here because XY will have to do what he can to defend against
the SCVs. They were pulled, but they didn't do anything. They just stood there, so no aggression soaked on them whatsoever. Marauders still on the field, but not enough Vikings to clean up this Colossi. 3 of them still standing, each of them with a lot of kills. 13, 11, 12. And XY's run is looking to be at an end here.
Yeah, XY is running low on units as of this moment, and Daisy is looking to take game 5 into his team favor and gonna go into 4-3, 4-2 if 4-1.
4-1,
yeah, 4-1. So right now Daisy playing beautifully, and
it's not over yet. He's still trying to hold on to this, but I mean it's looking to be over because even with the sneaky third base mining, he doesn't have the production to keep up with this. The Colossus is still standing. It's not even gonna go down to that Viking. Actually, it might go down to this last one.
Oh no! And at this point, the buildings already favored Daisy as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean the the building placements heavily favored Daisy. So.
Yeah. Well, that is, as you stated, going to bring Western Wolves up to 4-1. Not done yet. They still got to win one more map to close it out.
Yeah.
But Invictus Gaming, who can they even send out to take on someone like Daisy? I mean, this is going to be rough.
I don't know. I mean, XY. Well, he's definitely a good player, but he is nothing compared. Well, not nothing, but he's. I don't know. Now they have they are left with T and Xlaus. So I'm kind of really. I mean, it's gonna be hard. They have another Terran and a Protoss ready to go up against Daisy now. The question is, will it be a Terran? So we'll see maybe a PvT again, or will it be a Protoss? So we're gonna see a PvP, but I don't know.
Well, whatever it is we're gonna see, what we're gonna see first are some ads, guys. Sick segue, Rifkin! High five! No, real though, we are gonna run some ads when we get the next game up, guys. So thank you very much for tuning in. No aggression. Thanks for watching our ads and all that good stuff. Star Station be coming up next, and shoutouts to Forever.